Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Taylor Jones, and I'd like to say welcome back to my YouTube channel after a long time. And for those that didn't know exactly what was going on, it's been a busy schedule. I had I had never thought that I would I would make a video right now, but of course, it's been that time of the season. But when it comes to the college folks, i.e., Jackson State Community College, well, today is the first day that's about to happen. And I just wanted to give a message to my alum, my associate, my community college alum, Jackson State Community College, that it's the most wonderful time of the year to continue where you last left off, even for the ones that are starting first time. It's a big deal. It's a big world we have to face. But as John 8:32 said, "For ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set ye free." It's obvious that when it comes to being in college, it's a big world, a big challenge, and people will talk smack about you, claiming that you're not going to make it, even when it comes from family members, because as my dad said it best, it always starts with the family. But you have the right to prove them wrong. You got to make the haters eat their own words, because you are somebody. And for those that doubt college is a waste of time, no, you're the waste of time for being misjudgmental, for being a bad influence, telling somebody that they can't do it, and all that fear. Some people want college kids to go to the war. They want them to go to another school that they don't want to go, because some college kids, they want to start off, like, get some assistance. And between you and me, this is not just based on Jackson State Community College. It's based on Dyersburg State Community College. It's based on Union. It's based on Lane. It's based on Freed Hardman. It's based on University of Tennessee, whether you're in Chattanooga, Knoxville, and close to home for me, Martin, as well as both the University of Memphis, both Memphis at the main campus, the 901, and or close by in Jackson, on the other side of Jackson, referring to Memphis Lambeth. Go Tigers. And to tell you, to prove that I'm not joking around, and this plaque right here, I graduated from the University of Memphis. But why must I continue to make back to school promos like PSAs and whatnot? Because August is here, and since it's officially about to be the beginning of the final full week of August, because you got to remember, we end August during the Labor Day weekend. So right now, and it's 4 in the morning, so I know I should be taking myself to bed, but I just had to make sure not to forget about the fact that some colleges start today, because it's Monday, the 25th. And what's funny, not only am I thinking about my old college alumni, I'm thinking about the fact that 8/25 is the day we have to pay condolences to the Aaliyah Houghton family, because 24 years ago we lost a R&B superstar, well known as Aaliyah. We all know her as Aaliyah. But then a couple days ago, we lost, we reminisced the passing of Kobe Bryant, which was 5 years ago. Because yesterday it was 8/24 day. based on Kobe Bryant's two numbers, 8 and 24. But when it comes to beginning college on this day, August 25th, for West Tennessee, I thought it would be a very good way to tell you that for those that remember Schoolhouse Rock, you remember the intro. When your body grows bigger, your mind grows flowers. It's best to learn because knowledge is power. But sometimes being in college, you're going to have rocky roads. Rocky roads as in homeworks. The homework is getting tougher. Not everybody can hold your hand because some things you have to learn on your own. Other times you need some help. And you got to make the grade. Now, I just thought that at some point in life, we got to learn to slow down. We got to know when to right our wrongs. We got to know when to respect others. We got to respect the teachers. We got to respect the staff, the workers around you, and be on the lookout for negative mishaps because Satan works in mysterious ways. But sometimes Satan is not the only culprit. We too can be the culprits. And I had to learn that because I remember I brought it up a couple years ago that in my attention is that if you do dumb things, you're going to have to pay the biggest price. But it's like a lot of lessons, lifelong lessons that some people still don't understand until this day because everybody wanted to grow up so fast. Well, let me tell you, this is not the time to be on some rush hour mood swing. Because when you rush, you're going to fool around and hurt yourself. Financially, spiritually, mentally, physically, and especially educationally. So take the time to study. Take the time to build up. Set up a planner. Set up what some ideas like what you're going to do. 1 hour you do this, another hour you do that. Try to get a good balance between your education and your job. Because what's important is that God is watching all of you. Even for those that don't believe this is a big deal. Because God's watching your every movement. Because God forbids a rebellious soul to waste his or her time and do things that they will later regret. It's even when it comes to dropping out of school. But a lot of mishaps can happen. If an individual gets pregnant and she has to miss school to be a mother, it's tough work. But when there's a person that's close to the pregnant individual, the person close to them should help her focus on school, because everybody has to have a partner in life. You need to be motivated. Be a hype man. Hype somebody up. Prep them up. Be a team player. Be a partner. It's kind of like for those that don't go to college and they got a friend that does, you care so much that you don't want them to fail. You want them to succeed. Sometimes you have to learn to succeed by going to college because it's never too late to go to college. Jackson State Community College used to have a slogan: it's not the place you end up, it's where you begin. And I learned that if it wasn't for my mother working there, I would have been eligible to start off my college journey. But college is no joke. In fall 25, 16 weeks, you got all this time to get on and popping. You have to write essays. Make sure that everything you do, everything you write, makes sense. Make the professors understand that you know how to play this game. Some of y'all will consider school to be a jail sentence. And once you wear your cap and gown, the iron bars are opened. The police officers tell you that you are free. Your time is up. Even if you made bail. But honestly, if you made bail, that's when you know that school is out for breaks, like Christmas breaks and or summer breaks. But for those that are graduating, like perfect example, graduation time. Okay, so this is the last full week of August. Labor Day starts next Monday, so that means nobody's going to be in school. Take a load off. Thank all the employees, all the workers, doctors, cops, lawyers, judges. Thank them for their hard work. Friday, this year Halloween's going to be on a Friday, meaning that Thanksgiving break will be the 26th through the 28th. And just like this coming Sunday, the 31st, Thanksgiving, November will end on the Sunday, which leads to final exams taking place. They take place from some finals take place on Thursday the 4th. Others it takes place on the 5th, Friday the 5th in December. Now remember, I'm telling an example. Because the final exams, it takes one long week to get it over and done with. And for the graduate class, it's going to be, when is it? Oh yeah, some would say December the 13th, Saturday, December the 13th, and or others, it'll be Sunday the 14th. It depends on what school you go to, college you go to. Because I do know one thing. For the graduates that are preparing to say goodbye to college, from associate's degree to bachelor's, master's, and doctorates, you got to remember, you have to have a farewell moment. Someone's going to come up with an idea to make a goodbye song for you. Or unless you have to make a goodbye song for yourself. And that's what I did at the University of Memphis. I made a video with a song that I sung a cappella just to give my final thoughts, my final goodbyes, my final thank yous. There's a time you're going to do that. And I just thought that one day, if it's in God's will, all schools will unite as one. Classmates help each other out. But when it's a big test, you know the rules, not to cheat. So be honest, be respectful, be responsible for your education. But I'm not talking only to the colleges in Tennessee. I could even talk to the University of Kentucky, the University of Illinois, the University of North and South Carolina, University of California, Los Angeles, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, Purdue, Ohio State, Iowa, Kansas University. And it goes on and on and on because college is not meant to be avoided or ignored. But if you was in the military and you decide to come back to school, you'll be very, very proud. Because like on YouTube, when you see advertisements, you see college college ads. This is my comeback. Start yours at purdueglobal.edu or WGU, just to name a few. Everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, even on billboards, you see a lot of college billboards. From the University of Tennessee Martin to Jackson State Community College, University of Memphis, Lambeth. They even show it on commercials on TV, but in a society where TV doesn't matter anymore to some folks because we are busy doing something else. We changed a long way. But one thing that does not change is the education. By all means necessary, use your brain. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Because guess what, college students? This is a big opportunity. This is the beginning of a brand new chess game, a tournament for the seniors. If they finish up in December, just like the others ended in May, or for those that take summer classes and they graduate in the summer, they end in August, a couple weeks before the fall semester happens on this day. And some colleges, they ended up having a winter term. It's like during your Christmas break. Nothing happens without a reason. Nothing's going to stop you. Nothing. But if it was Satan, you would have to tell him, get behind thee. The king of distractions, the king of liars, the king of humiliation, because you have some folks to test you, want you to do things, and even when they bully you, because they just want you to suffer and do what they want you to do. But what do you want to do? You want to stay focused on your education. Beware of those guys. Beware of those girls. No, beware of those young adults. Because who would have thought that we have some individuals who are still in high school taking college courses? That's a big risk, a big task. And I don't know if I said this a long time ago, but based on the years I spent with Jackson State Community College, I only spent one semester as a junior at the University of Memphis Lambeth. But in the fall of 18, I became a senior. You know how crazy that is based on all the credits I had from Jackson State to University of Memphis. This is a big accomplishment. But still, time. Time is a big deal. So use your time wisely. Use your time studying. Use your time talking to professors, understanding what they want for you to succeed. Make A's, make B's. Try to overcome all the lowest grades you make, and try not to flunk. Cause one false move, it will hurt you, and there'll be a lot of regrets, a lot of depression. But you have to learn to bounce back, cause no one else is going to bounce back for you. Even if somebody has to give you some tough love and yell at you, like a perfect example, Jane Doe breaks up with Jack all because his grades started slipping. But little did Jack know that Jane was actually focused on somebody else. It's kind of like the stereotype. Somebody leaves you for someone else popular because you failed to satisfy them. I want a real man. No, well, I want a real woman. Enough of that. What you need to do is be more supportive. Help out the ones before you just leave um your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Help them see where they went wrong and just build them up. Comfort them, support them. Is that too much to ask? Because I'm going to let you know now. Lack of support can really slow everybody down, including yourself, because selfishness is not the key to moving forward, especially for when you're in college. Just remember, from August 25th today, August 25th, 2025 to December the 11th and or 10th, whichever comes first. Spend your 16 weeks wise, college students. Learn how to control timing. And when you do, you'll be thankful that you make it this far. But if you're a freshman, it's your first go, you got a lot of years ahead of you. A lot of credits. Because if you was in college, if you was in a community college, your goal is to hit 60 credits to graduate. And then you will be halfway when you hit the university level. I worked my tail off getting where I needed to be to get an associate's and a bachelor's degree. But do I want to get a master's? Do I want to get doctorates? That's on me. Because guess what? It's never too late to continue where you last left off. Even if you don't make your dreams come true, you got to go to college. You got to do something. And that's the problem. A lack of communication. You don't understand what you really want to do in life. That's why you need to talk to someone. Someone can help you out. Your parents can help you out. Your friends can help you out. Or maybe make a planner. But all that's going to happen if you just get involved. And with all that being said, this is yours truly, Taylor Jones, giving you a brand new back to school PSA. Because college kids, this is it. This is a big deal. College folks, they're not just kids. Older folks go to college too. Make everything happen. Make this college semester go smooth and the future semesters ahead. With all that being said, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the notification bell, and there will be more in stores. But until then, this is yours truly, Taylor Jones, signing off. To all individuals in college, make this fall semester the best one in your life. Because nobody wants a failure. They want you to succeed.